Hi everyone, I'm Bridget from Arent. As a first video, I was hoping to be sharing some really cool 3D printed clothing stuff and like a new design or something to make. But reality of this hobby is you need to know how to maintain a printer and know what certain problems are, where they're coming from, in order to be able to print all of that cool stuff. And so the first issue is, why aren't my layers attaching? Within a print you usually get lots of different layers, especially when it comes to fashion. There's only like what, maximum of 6 layers usually that you print if you print things flat. And so it's really important that those 6 layers are good. I printed lots and lots and lots and lots of the same small print just to get the settings correct again, and it wasn't working. And so the first thing, usually what you look out for if whatever you're printing is not attaching to the print bed, is you make sure that it's clean. Use some rubbing alcohol, try again. Doesn't work? Okay, then that's not the problem. The materials I'm printing with is actually cold bed printing, so that means there's no bed temperature, which means that cannot be the issue. When that isn't the case either, you start looking at, okay, well maybe my bed isn't calibrated. Fair, check that out. Seems like it's all set up correctly, but still it is not printing correctly. It shows, and you can see it really well with this one, that there is a little gap between the first and the third layer, which should not be there. And on the other print, which I printed before my whole nozzle exploded, I printed this other piece where you can see it's the same exact print. The first layer and the third layer are supposed to just be attached to each other, really. What else can it be? Setting the Z0. So the BL touch sensor will try and find where the bed is and then set that as 0 as a certain distance. So once you've done that and you start then the print, you take it off the build plate. Okay, I want to start calibrating, and it turns out it is off again and it keeps going off. That is a really good indicator that your Z0 is set too high. I'm using an artillery sidewinder 2. And so what you want to do, or how you solve this issue, is basically go into the menu, go until your paper is stuck, and then go one more up and then set that as the Z0. You can also use the Z0, and you should use it every time that you want to print on top of something. So if you want to print on top of textiles, you set the Z0 to wherever the height of that textile. That concludes my first video, and probably there's going to be a couple more troubleshooting videos before I get into the fun videos.